If private school has been on your mind for your child and you've already caught yourself wondering when test prep should start, I want to share something I see happen with families all the time. And I completely understand why parents start there. Testing feels urgent, scores feel measurable. It feels like the one thing you can get ahead of early. So the natural instinct is we should probably start preparing now. But after working with families through the private school process year after year, I've noticed a very consistent pattern. Families who jump straight into test prep often end up feeling more stressed and more uncertain later on. Not because test prep is bad. Test prep absolutely matters, but because they're making decisions before they have the full picture. They're trying to answer questions like, when should my child test? How much prep do we really need? How high does the score need to be? Should we test once or more than once? But those answers actually depend on things most families haven't had a chance to think through yet. Things like what types of schools you're considering, how competitive those schools are, your child's starting point, and what your admissions timeline really looks like. And without that context, test prep can quickly turn into guesswork. The families who feel most confident and calm in this process don't start with prep first. They start with a plan. They take the time to understand the bigger picture, what this year is going to look like, when decisions actually need to be made, where testing fits into the overall strategy. And once that part is clear, the test prep becomes much more focused and a lot less stressful. That's actually why I started hosting small group strategy workshops, because so many families were coming to me focused on scores, when what they really needed first was clarity around the full private school picture, the timeline, the fit, and how the pieces connect. When you understand the plan first, the testing decisions start making a lot more sense, and the whole process begins to feel a lot more manageable.